In this review, we're going to look at the Marvel Legends Captain America Brave New World Red Hulk. The Red Hulk comes in the big deluxe size box, and like the window boxes are back, which I'm always glad to see that. I do wish if we're going to have figures like this, have a nice little window up top where light can come in to light the figure. If you're going to leave one in the box, that's a minor nitpick of the packaging. But you get the Captain America Brave New World logo, Red Hulk. Get the render on the side. It looks nothing like he does in the movie. Same on the back. This must be earlier artwork they used to make this. A little bio on the side. You want to pause and read there. And a few different languages. Get your warnings, legalese, your side onion. And there's your barcode if you need it. This is my extra one, so I don't need to open this one up right now. I already have one open. Let's go ahead and take a look at that figure. And here we have the Red Hulk with his accessories. You get two different head sculpts. One with very disappointed in you right now, and one slightly more angry, kind of like I wish he was more yelling and just it was just teeth exposed. But neither one looked like Harrison Ford though. This is apparently based off earlier artwork for the Hulk. This looks more like a red Ruffalo Hulk than it does the Harrison Ford Hulk. Now you get two sets of hands. You get fist and a grip hand. So you get one of each of those for left and right. And a lot of people were wondering too, does this use any of the parts from the old Build-A-Figure? The answer to that is no. This is an all-new sculpt. This Build-A-Figure and this Hulk shares no parts. There are no parts shared in between these figures. I don't know. I've seen some people saying these share parts. No, these are all new. This is an all-new sculpt. This is a bigger body, and it's all pinless. None of the sculpture matches up. The chest is completely different. The ab section is different. So I don't understand where people are getting these shared parts whatsoever. The feet are bigger. The hands are bigger. Plus, you got the whole different lower torso. So nope, these do not share parts with the figure. So the head sculpts have the digital face printing. They are nicely done. Just don't look like Harrison Ford. For the paint is basically the face and the chest here, and it's not painted correctly. The chest is fine here, but the paint on the ab section is too high. It is painted like it would have to be flexed like this to even see the chest on the midsection. So that is odd. So it does go up farther up into all the way to the top, but it's painted too high. It should have been come down lower so you could actually continue down. And that's one thing too I noticed too. It actually looks like the sculpt is designed for the chest to be like this all the time, because the muscles flow better into the from here to here. The sculpt looks so much better when it's flexed backwards. So is it that we don't get a then you get the overlap here, but it's kind of odd looking. Well, it looks it's odd looking when you have to have it all the way back for the sculpt to match up, but this is the neutral position. I don't know, it's kind of odd. He is a big figure. He is taller than the 80th anniversary Hulk. The 80th anniversary Hulk is broader, bigger arms and stuff, but he is a taller figure. And one thing he does too, he has a much bigger neck comparison. That's one thing I don't like about the 80th anniversary Hulk. It doesn't hardly have a neck. This one at least has a neck. Now with the head popped off, he does have a double ball peg. It's very short, so you're not going to get a lot of range with it. If you're going to do a double ball peg, they need to be longer, so you can actually get some more than a quarter of an inch move. Let's go ahead and run down the articulation. That is all the up you're going to get. And you can bear his chin to his chest, but when it goes to up, he's not going to get much movement. When you get the side, tilt the side to side where it's ball peg, you get the full 360. Hinge and swivel shoulders can go up this far till they start digging into the shoulder muscle. Full 360. Bicep swivel, full 360. Double jointed elbows. Don't really get you a whole lot. Just goes the bulk of the arm. It does move more than the 80th. You got the single elbow with the swivel. Hinge and swivel wrist. Hinge up and down. Full 360. You have that diaphragm joint. It can bend back this far. Crunch forward this much. Lean side to side. And twist there. You get a waist twist. It's almost kind of pointless to have a waist twist when you have a rotating diaphragm, but I'm not going to complain about having extra articulation. Ball jointed hips. Go out this far. Kick up this much. Back this far. Thigh rotation. Double joint knees. Get you up to here. There's no boot cut. There's hinged ankles. We've done this much. This far forward. You get the ankle pivots. He's got the standard articulation as Marvel Legends. He's pretty well articulated. And the only thing I got, little nitpicks I got too, if his legs can't go straight. That as straight as his leg will go. Even with the 80th, you can get the leg pretty well straight. This one you cannot. It's going to have that little curve to the leg. I don't know why they do this kind of thing. It's kind of weird. I noticed too, you don't stand quite straight. He leans a little bit from one side, but he is that's big Hulk. Decent articulation. But anyway, let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. We looked at a few figures, and let's look at a few other ones next to the Red Hulk. Here he is next to Hyperion, and next to Wolverine. Here he is next to Red Guardian. Here he is next to Solar, built on a Vulcan body. Here he is next to Blue Marvel, which is on Spider-Man UK body. Here he is next to Charles Bronson on the bigger suited body, Hammerhead body. Here he is next to a KO Monster Venom. Here he is next to Scar, Son of Hulk, who also has a problem with not being able to stand up level. Here he is next to the GameStop Outback Hulk and the in-game Build-A-Figure Hulk. He is taller than both these molds. And here he is next to 80th Anniversary Hulk with a custom head. And just for fun, here he is next to Bruton, one of my custom characters. Overall, he's a decent looking figure. Wish he had some more paint apps or some accessories. I don't know. It seems kind of plain Jane for a figure. Pants are very simplistic. You got a texture to them on the sculpt, but they seem kind of boring. It's almost like a blank body. The chest hair really should have been painted down on the ab section lower. Not crazy about the sculpt on the ab section. Something looks like it's like they're too tall, or the sculpt. Like I said, it looks like the sculpt is meant to have the torso up like that. Then it looks right. So I think a lot of this sculpture should have been moved down. So because when you get the chest at a neutral position, it looks a little odd. Almost like he's just got a 4-pack abs. When you got the head sculpts, don't look anything like we've seen in the trailers. I know they're working off earlier artwork to get these things out sooner. With them as many reshoots and stuff they've done in the movies, with this movie they could have waited and got more accurate artwork. But really wish the angry head had like a yelling expression instead of just slightly open teeth. Really needs the kind of gray in the hair too, like from the trailer. Overall, it's kind of needs some more paint. It is very bare plastic. It is at the $40 price point, I think retail. A lot of retailers start marking it down to $36.99. But overall, it is a decent looking Hulk. He's big, he's bulky. He's bigger than in-game Hulk, which I kind of want to see them redo this as the Ruffalo Hulk at the end of Ragnarok and the beginning of Infinity War. The ability figurine for Infinity War Hulk, whichever the Hulk that was. But yeah, I want to see this as a Ruffalo Hulk, or the Savage version, or use this too. They can make this into Ed Norton Hulk, because he's got that lean look to him. He's tall, big, muscular. Be a good body for that. Anyway, thank you for your time. Take and watch the video. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time.